Hi guys, we are going to do the game Say It or Shot It. So basically we asked a bunch of people on social media to ask us a bunch of questions. Some are very invasive and we either have to answer truthfully or take a shot. And so she has some of this. We cut up all the questions and put them in this bag, so we'll just kind of randomly pick an answer. To all of our family and friends.
Click out. I've seen some of the questions. Leave.
You probably don't want to hear some of these answers because eventually we may have to avoid
alcohol poisoning.
Shots. So this is your chance to click out.
It smells like a hangover.
So this is your chance to leave family and friends. If you choose to stay, then you are agreeing to never bring up anything you hear. Ever. Should we start?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You pick first.
Pick first?
Yeah, you pick first.
Have you ever flirted your way out of a ticket? If so, tell all. I have not.
I have not, but I have. Okay, it's a funny story. So the first time I ever got pulled over, I got pulled over right in front of my home, and my mom was sitting out on the front porch, and she flirted me out of the ticket. She went over there. I was like, I was upset. I'd never been pulled over before. I'm like profusely apologizing. I'm like, yeah, I was speeding. Like, I'm an idiot. Please go ahead and write me a ticket. My mom was just over there like, and got me out of the ticket. So
that's great.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Great.
Yeah. If you're watching this, thanks.
I hope you're not watching this.
Most embarrassing drunk story.
I don't know how many I've actually been embarrassed. I guess embarrassing the next day was me and Joe. We were 18 or so and we went camping by ourselves. A person provided us with alcohol, and so we went and got very drunk that night, and then I walked across the campground in the middle of the dark to go to the bathroom, and I lost my way back. And so the campground was kind of shaped like a figure 8 with the bathroom in the middle. And so when I came out of the bathroom, I went to the other side and kept walking in a circle around it, and I got lost because I couldn't find our tent, and I started just sobbing and crying because I couldn't find my way back. I probably made it back to our tent about an hour later, and it was just hysterical. And I wasn't embarrassed at the time because it was just Joe, but I was very embarrassed the next morning.
If you're not embarrassed about what you did yesterday, you're not growing. God, I'm trying to pick between these two that were absolutely like humiliating, like still at the pit of my stomach, humiliating. And I'm just gonna take a shot because I don't want to.
You don't want to.
I don't want to say it. This will be my most embarrassing drunk story. So
this probably will end up being it. I'm glad you have to do it first. Have you ever caught your parents having sex?
Oh, no, thank God. Oh, you
I really hope
so.
y'all aren't watching this. Never caught, but heard.
Yeah, that's just bad.
And in case you guys are still watching, I'm not going to mention which set of parents.
Oh, okay. If you have to have one fetish, what would it be? Like a sexual fetish?
They didn't
feet.
clarify.
I would pick feet. I think that's really in. A lot of people there's money in it. Feet would be the one I'd be into. I'm down for it.
That grosses me out so bad. I'm gonna take a shot because I'm not choosing. I can't bring myself to pick one imaginary.
You want me
in
to
my
feet?
imagination.
Or a balloon fetish. I watched a thing on TLC about a guy with a balloon fetish. It made me
I've
never
seen
want
some really creepy ones on there. Political stance.
I know better. Okay. Ooh. Search sexy in your text history and read the first one. Good night, sexy. Sleeping emoji, moon emoji, snore emoji, I love you, babes, kiss emoji. It's to my boyfriend.
Oh, I'm not. I have to take a shot. Really? You can read it.
Oh, I'm
not reading it. But I just said that Jordan.
Oh, that's really unfortunate that you couldn't share that with the world.
Last time you had sex?
A couple days ago.
Yesterday.
Oh, I got a great story with this one. Did you ever sneak out as a teenager? I did. And let me tell the story. Alright, so, alright, growing up, okay, I was never grounded. I got detention one time in the 9th grade. You know, I was a pretty good kid. But I decided to be bad because all my sisters, I'm telling you, they were horrible. Like, there's the devil, I mean, they're just little trifling children. And I wanted to be bad like them. And so I had the only bedroom that was downstairs. And I literally opened up my window, crawled out of my window, put 2 feet on the ground, and was just like, oh, I'm bad. And then I snuck right back in. And that was it. That was my sneaking out story.
I've never snuck out. I never snuck out.
I believe that. I believe that.
We had
too
we had
goody two-shoes.
like a security system.
Oh, okay, that's
And
fine.
so you open the door, so back door open, front door open, girls' room window open.
Oh.
Like it said, it announced.
Oh.
And my boyfriend lived an hour away, and I didn't have a car. What was I gonna do?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Weirdest physical feature of your own? My toes.
My toes too.
I have weird toes. And
I have web toes.
my toes are like fingers. And then my middle toe and my second toe are both extraordinarily longer than my big toe.
My second and third toe on both feet are webbed.
Okay.
And it's like that on me, my mom, my grandma, and my aunt.
Oh, okay. It's a family thing.
Little ducks.
It's a fam thing. You're probably a better swimmer than most.
When's the last time you changed the sheets on your bed?
Oh, 3 days ago. 4 days ago. I know, it's been within the week. I got new sheets. We moved.
I don't remember. I wanted to change them yesterday and I forgot. That way I'd have a good answer.
I like your commitment to the honesty, though. Have you ever been fired before? If not, should you have been? Okay. Now, I've never been fired. I have never been fired. I would say I should have been.
It doesn't say why. It just says, should you have been?
Yes, I should have been. I was very young. I'll just say that.
I'm gonna say,
this is definitely like 15 years ago.
This person did not ask for details. They just said, should you have been?
Well, that's on you then, person who submitted that question.
I have never been fired. And I don't think I've ever done anything to warrant being fired.
I believe that 100%.
So, reading all the easy ones first.
This is very
there's
worrisome.
Like
There's a handful of these I do not want to answer. I'm not
the
going.
last time you cried.
Oh, probably today sometime. I'm a cry happy person. I will, if it's a proposal video, if it's like a child announcement video, when they come home from the military and their dogs, I'm done. I'm crying. It doesn't matter.
I don't remember the specific moment I was crying, but I know it was at least last week. I laughed during my wedding, so I'm not a huge crier.
I cried during your wedding. Joe cried during the wedding.
I laughed because I saw them crying.
Current method of birth control. It's a little white pill.
I think it's called family planning.
So lack thereof.
Lack thereof, but still.
She wants to make me an auntie. I'm all for it. I'm really nervous
without trying.
It's in God's hands.
Can you do anything weird with your body? Yes.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Oh, tell me.
All right, I'm gonna show.
I'm so curious.
Ready? I don't know if it looked as good as it does when there's no alcohol in my body. But usually I can like...
Oh, it's like round your eyes? Or...
Yeah, like move them independently.
I can not do anything special whatsoever with my body. I can... That's it. I cannot do it. I have nothing special to offer.
No, Ollie. Oh, I'm starting to feel those shots already.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't like this one.
Oh, okay. Shot time.
If you could only keep one of your pets, which would you choose? I'm going to answer it because I know worse are to come. And I'm going to go down process of elimination. It would not be Spike, my lizard, because I feel like a lot of people like, ow, it's my hair, get off my hair. A lot of people like lizards. Same with my frogs, I can find homes for my frogs easy, and they won't miss me. I would then probably go with Freya, because she's then been here the least amount of time, and she's so cuddly and lovable, and I know she would have a great home no matter where she goes.
Okay.
And then it's down to Ollie and Akobe. Ollie, who has been with me since the day of his birth and has never known anything, or Akobe, and then Ollie, who has all of his horrible vet bills.
Oh yeah, that's something to weigh in. He's a very expensive dog.
I would do the most research on finding a home that would update me all the time, like I did for the puppies.
No, she will. I'm telling you that the amount of time she spent trying to rehome the puppies that we had.
I'm good at rehoming, and I would do that for Ollie because he loves everybody.
Oh, you would keep a Kobe.
I would keep a Kobe only because he has been with me since the day of his birth.
He's a sweet baby.
And he's not good in public.
So
he
gentle.
doesn't. He's aggressive in public. If I take him to PetSmart or the vet or anywhere.
That's interesting.
He's only comfortable in his home. If you come into the home.
Yeah, you'll never meet a more docile dog or hound dog anywhere.
What are you doing? So I think by process of elimination, as much as it would break my heart,
Absolutely. She would never get rid of any of her animals.
I'd keep a Kobe.
That's yeah.
That does not mean I love anyone less.
Have you ever faked a headache, other excuse to get out of sex? Absolutely not. I say, no, don't touch me. Up front. I don't want to, no, normalize saying no, ladies. You shouldn't have to make an excuse for not wanting, for them to touch you. Just be like, I don't want you to touch me.
I have.
Oh. No.
Do you dislike any of your coworkers you currently work with? Yes.
It doesn't say who.
I'm not going to mention which job either.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's a hard-working lady. She has multiple jobs because she's always on the grind. And I absolutely cannot stand one of my coworkers. At all. But I will not name who they are.
Get out of the food. Stop looking in the bags, Ollie.
Disclosure, though. It is definitely not my boss. I have the best boss on the whole planet. I have the best boss. It's definitely not him, but it's, yeah, one of my coworkers. Oh, my turn. Are you going to read it for me? Biggest pet peeve of your spouse. He's always right. It's very annoying. And I'm so tired of being proved wrong. He's always right. Okay, I will say like 80% of the time he's always right. Because my boyfriend, I will say, he's a brilliant, brilliant man. And it's very tough being with someone that brilliant. And me being not stuck. It's real tough.
Joe is great.
My brother is great. Great man.
He is great. We don't have a dishwasher. So when he does the dishes, and then I go to put them away after they've dried, how many times
is it crusty, dusty?
I find stuff on the like he won't wash, like if it's been sitting in the sink and like he doesn't wash the outside of the cup.
It's probably
because the outside didn't hold food or drink, but it's been sitting in the sink with other items.
Well, that wasn't the dirty part. I'm just kidding.
So then I have to rewash the dishes. And that's where I'm going to leave it.
You know what? Maybe that's how we were raised. Because I'll say, Adam has told me time and time again, Mary, look at this dish. Look at this. Because I do the same thing. When I wash it, because I wash them so fast.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. It's not our fault. It's not Joe's fault. It's just, Mom?
I hope you're not watching this still.
I know. You should have exited out a long time
because
ago.
there's still worse to come.